Kahalayim la Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Bahak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders in Great Millstone who rule well, teach well with sincerity, honesty, and integrity. Brothers labor in His truth, especially in these times. Salutations to you brothers and you very few sisters who believe in His truth wholeheartedly, sincerely. Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, through the spirit and power, I pray this lesson is edifying. I'm going to show you a few things. This is the app news break. There's a lot of things going on. If you haven't heard, breaking news. Armed woman, This is a rare thing. A former student kills 3 children, 3 staff in Nashville church school. A shooting at a private Christian school in Nashville has left 3 children and 3 adult staff members dead. You see? So 6 people in altogether, right? So far, authorities said Monday. The shooter, described by police as a 28-year-old woman from Nashville, also was killed. Authorities indicated the assailant was in her teens. Dawn Aaron, a spokesman for the Metro Nashville Police Department, said a female shooter was firing. The officers engaged that she was fatally shot by responding police officers. The shooter was armed with at least 2 assault rifles and a handgun. It was not immediately known whether she had been wearing body armor. Metro Nashville Police Chief John Drake confirmed the authorities had identified the assailant, although they had not released her name. She was a former student at Covenant School, Drake School. Nashville Fire Department initially said in a tweet there was multiple patients after an active aggressor at the Covenant School. The school, which serves about 200 students in preschool through 6th grade, according to its website, is part of Covenant Presbyterian Church. The victims were pronounced dead upon arrival the Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital, according to Craig Bonner, a spokesman for Vanderbilt University Medical Center. All right, so you can read some more, but as you can see, judgment, man. Judgment. The Lord's putting it in these people's spirit to go out there and execute people. And whether it's a psyop, whether it's still judgment from the Lord, whether everything is in the hands of the living power. Matter of fact, we'll get that scripture real quick before we get back to that. Let's go get that. Matter of fact, I'll get that one. There's a few of them you can get, but I'll get this one. I think it's 2. That's 1 Samuel 2. 1 Samuel 2 and 6. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. So it's the Lord doing this, man. The Lord's putting in that work. The Lord is judging this place, man. He's visiting this place with all the things that's happening in the world. He is visiting this place, all right? You're going to see some more things. Let's go. Right here, 6 young girls dead after being ejected from car and crash on Tennessee Highway. So that's, Nashville, I think that's the same state. All right, a car crash on Interstate 24 in Tennessee killed 6 young girls and injured 2 other people. In the early hours of Sunday morning, emergency personnel responded to a car accident on I-24 west near mile marker 23 that resulted in the car being flipped upside down, causing very extensive damage. Robeson County Emergency Medical Service said in a statement. All right, an adult woman who investigators who also believe was ejected from the car was found in critical condition. She was treated at the scene before being airlifted to the local hospital. You see? The driver of the car, an adult male, was in stable condition with minor injuries, officials said. He was taken to the local hospital by ambulance. Let's see where they go into the age. All right, but see, it shows the Lord has no respect of person, man. And who perish being innocent, man. So there's the things you gotta ask yourself, man. You can feel sorry for, like, oh man, but that's the Lord. That's you. You're going against the Lord. That's the Lord's will. That was the Lord's work. You know how these these dudes out here, they kill somebody, like, that's my work. No, it's the Lord's work. He may put that spirit in you to take somebody's life, and then eventually, like they say, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. A lot of those guys end up perishing the same way they do to others. All right. There was one more. Oh yeah. Yep, there you go. All right, so resources raised Saturday to research for survivors and help hundreds of people left homeless after a powerful tornado cut a devastating path through Mississippi, killing at least 25 people, injuring dozens, and flattening entire blocks as it's carved a path for destruction. You see? For more than an hour, one person was killed in Alabama. See? So even in Alabama, right? So 26 people killed, right? In Mississippi. Let's get this. Because this is the Lord's work, man. We got to stop saying it's someone else, man, and blaming it on everything else, Mother Nature, or blaming it on everything else, then giving the credit to who's really putting in that work. The Lord is putting in that work, man. It's a fearful thing falling the hands of the living power, man. Hold on just a second. Amos 3:16, because that's that city, right? What happened in that city? Well, look at Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? Right? So should there be a bad time in the city, and the Lord have not done it? So the Lord destruct that place and toppled that place over with that tornado, man. Right? So, yeah, man, it's the times we're living in right now. Everywhere you look, there's mass deaths, man. The Lord is pleading with the Lord before he cracked that sky, and ultimately the Lord is he's judging his place, man. He's judging multiple people being put to death, getting their sentence, man, their death sentence, right? So, yeah, right. Let's read it in the NLT. When the ram's horn blows a warning, shouldn't the people be alarmed? Does disaster come to a city unless the Lord has planned it? You see? So you seeing that disaster, that tornado, right? That devastated a swath that devastated Mississippi, parts of Mississippi, man. All right? And also in Alabama, someone died. And pray for the brothers that's out there, in those places, man. But yeah, man, that's the Lord putting in work, man. As you've seen also, a young woman who killed her husband on live, I think it was Facebook Live or basically live, and killed this man on live. And then there's rumors, there's speculation, we don't know if it's true or not, that this man was bisexual, right? So I mean, if that's the case, and if that's true, that's an abominable act, laying with other men, like as it was a woman, laying with other mankind as if you lie with a woman. That's an abominable act that you should be surely put to death, man. So the Lord is ramping up, man. I just wanted to bring a few of those articles out, give the Lord his credit, man, and continue to pray and move with fear and trembling, man. And that's not only speaking to y'all, speaking to myself as well, man, because it's a fearful thing, man. You don't want the Lord, man, to take this, one, if you're in this, to take it away from you, or two, give you over to a gruesome death like that, man. Imagine being tossed out your car, rolling, the Lord. And it's been times where, we as brothers and a few sisters out there can say, like, man, that could have been the end of my life. Close death experiences, man. But see, the Lord kept you, man. So just continue to pray that the Lord continue to keep you, and you do the work, man, and you do whatever's best Do whatever you can do to please the Lord, man, to the best of your ability, man. You know, this flesh is weak, man, but just continue to pray for a spirit that is willing. All right, so with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. Shalom to the whole